Greetings and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Tropico 3 Absolute Power. We're still in the mission reforms. And I'm really actually considering going for the early elections once this army base has been built. Still a little low on money, but most of my industry is helping to alleviate that. I will need more housing on this side though to maintain my population, because I'm already having shacks. Come on, get to the port. And let's extend the power grid over here. Alright. So is my tourism actually doing anything? Well, it's making some money.
Okay.
Could definitely be worse.
A new trend is spreading across the island. Mothers are naming their children after El Presidente. Yesterday, I saw a llama with El Presidente's name shaved on one side. Of course, Juanito is El Presidente's biggest fan.
Well, let's upgrade our military. And I'm calling elections. Might as well give a speech. Nothing else is really needed. Let's activate sensitivity training. I've got money, so let's build some more housing. No need to go real fancy on it all. After all, I barely have enough workers to keep my current people in check. Right, debt has been paid. Alright, what's the food quality like actually? Oh, much better. Food variety is medium. Alright, then it's time to actually... Oh yes, my speech. The environment. Who do I want to improve? Let's make it the militarists. No, they... Who doesn't like me? Everybody. Alright, then the environmentalists and good wages for the military. Now I was raising the wages.
Hard-working friends, the importance of the upcoming elections has brought me before you. We are one step closer to our goals. Victory is almost upon us, but we must still push forward. Yes, there are problems. There will always be problems, especially in the current economic situation. The pollution in the cities, about which I hear so much these days, is one of them. And it will be resolved, as will all others, in time as the global economy stabilizes. Through my years of presidency, I have received your gratitude, my compañeros. Alas, I am nothing but a humble servant, and you are my masters, my employers. Now is the time to express my gratitude for the environmentalists protecting the gifts that Mother Nature has bestowed on Tropico. I have great plans for Tropico, plans that will be felt by everyone, even the least fortunate of you. I shall personally see to it that our finest will live in the conditions they deserve. God bless you and good day.
Well, only 12 joined the resistance. That's actually not quite so bad as I thought it would be. Could have been much worse. Alright. So I can't really do anything while I'm in negative numbers, but most of my losses seem to have stabilized somewhat. And once the next cargo transport arrives, I'll have a nice little supply. Emphasis on little. You don't have any income yet. Alright, let's see if I can make slightly more use. Actually, that's really expensive. It's probably not worth it for those last crumbs of gold. Probably would make more sense to do this. What's my... Yes. I don't really want to open my doors, but I don't think it would be prudent to remain this. National debt again. I don't really need to fraud with this. What I would like to do also is upgrade my palace a bit, so to make sure that the guards will stay loyal. I mean, I'm fairly certain they will, but better safe than sorry. Right.
This is Juanito, Tropical News Today, with the election results. El Presidente has won with a landslide victory. Surely the people will continue to stand behind our beloved leader in the years ahead.
Well, they'd better. Their livelihood depends on it. And in the meantime, the money keeps rolling in. Really? I mean, I know it's for score and all that, but I kinda wish you didn't have to do that every time. Because there's really not any megalomania edicts I want to express. And the only ones that are any real good are an ideology book, which doesn't really hurt my place, and the National Day, which I can only issue once and will maintain regardless of whether or not I want it. I mean, I can turn it off and turn it on, but beyond that, really, why would you interfere with that anyway? Right. 15 immigrants should be enough. Alright, let's give it the National Day. That should make people happy.
My story today is about the recently announced national holiday. El Presidente wants to distract our attention from the crimes that the government commits by usurping the symbols of our nation in servitude of his regime. We shall not fall for such petty tricks. Only fools will rejoice in such celebrations.
Plenty of fools to go around. Alright, let's get a police station down here. And a radio station probably would also not go amiss. There, then we can move on again. And let's beautify this island a bit. Some plants. Sorry, that's going on my nerves a little bit too much. Here I have some palm trees on the side of the road. A scenic outlook. There. Alright, now I just need to keep the people happy. And there's nothing really hurting me in that regard.
This is Betty Boom, and today I'm furious. According to trustworthy sources from the palace, our treasury is as dry and empty as the Sahara Desert. El Presidente should be reminded that he needs to stop wasting our tax money on buying cars and apartments for his concubines. Juanito will try to tell you otherwise, but believe me, we're broke. Remember, you learned it here first.
Nothing really much to worry about.
Buenos dias, sweet people of Tropico. I hate to be the one to always bring the bad news, but apparently some subversive elements on the island are doing everything to sabotage our thriving tourist industry. The latest trend is abduction of tourists. My advice to our foreign guests is simple. Stay at your nice air-conditioned hotel rooms and don't wander off too far without a handy sidearm.
Yeah. Well, it could have been worse. At least it didn't destroy anything vital.
In case you haven't noticed, a huge hurricane has swept through Tropico, leaving a trail of destruction in its path. In unrelated news, there are reports of people carrying a cauldron of tar and feathers traversing the island in search of the local meteorologists. The workers at the weather station were allegedly out drinking and therefore unable to issue a warning the day before the disaster.
And the rebels are attacking the police station. Well, good luck with that. My army should be more than, well enough trained.
That new rebel fad has grown out of proportion. They are attacking buildings now. El Presidente stated he is shocked and appalled by this unprovoked attack on the peace and democracy in Tropico.
Well, it looks like they're playing politics. Which I'm not totally surprised by.
My sources tell me that a new radio station is scheduled to begin its broadcast on the island. Have no fear, though. I will do everything in my power to disrupt their evil transmissions and save you from the shameless government propaganda. Say no to perpetual boredom. Choose Radio Free Tropico with Betty Boom.
Alright, the balloon ride. That's always a nice thing to build. And the casino needs power. I need to extend the power grid. Can I extend the power grid? Only just. Alright, so where are the rebels? Still en route? Stuck in traffic by the looks of it. It's nice that these rebels obey the road. The rules of the road. But the military is already kicking ass. Alright, I've been wounded, that's not good. And the rebels are taking a slightly greater success. Oh well. Yeah, of course it's too small. Doesn't help that the soldiers keep dying. Alright, come on my soldiers. Defeat the rebels. Where's the rest of my soldiers? Still stuck in traffic somewhere?
The number of soldiers in general stationed on the island is insufficient to defend the nation. If you ever considered joining the army, now is the time to make the decisive step. Uncle Pedro wants you!
And we win. Alright. Well, that is fine.
Free Tropicans, I want to warn you. If you see big shiny things in the air, don't fear. Those are not UFOs, but simply the island's new balloon ride. The balloons may seem like a total waste of hot air, and yes, I refer to you, Presidente, but my aerial brigade has special plans for this attraction. Miguel, pack the TNT in the shopping bag. We're going to make history today.
Alright, so take the first two upgrades. And what else can I put here that will help? I suppose I can build a pool. What's my employee pool? I still don't have enough workers for everything. This will do fine for now. There's no point in overextending myself if I don't have to. I was building a casino, that was what I was gonna do. And I really need a bank, actually. And a hospital. So many things I want. And so many things I still not get. But I will see you all next time.